Successfully Married with Pete and Mel. Okay, so point number 3 is to have boundaries, put boundaries in place together as a couple. That's what, so definitely have boundaries in place.
Very important.
So, yeah, so on your boundaries, we would definitely suggest being a good idea is not to kiss extensively. So you may say, for instance, you may want to peck on the cheek or peck on the lips, a quick thing. But if you keep on kissing, going and kissing and lipsing and just for a long period of time, it's not a good idea.
No.
It's not a good idea because kissing leads to other things. If you keep on kissing, it gets more and more of the feelings involved. You keep on kissing for a long period of time. You want to do other things. You want to touch places you're not supposed to touch. You want to start touching other body parts. So we definitely suggest
no kissing.
To kiss, either no kissing or limited, very limited, very quick.
Yes.
Because if you kiss and keep on kissing for long, for more than a second, keep on going, kissing, keep on going. It's going to lead to, your feelings. Your feelings are going to be. Your feelings are going to want to do more than just kissing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not good. It's not a good idea. As a Christian, it's definitely not a good idea and not recommended. As a Christian.
That's why boundaries are so important.
Yeah, that's it. So definitely avoid extensive kissing is what we say is a good boundary to have. Another boundary to have is definitely not to touch body parts. If you're a man, not touching a woman's specific body parts.
And you know what they are.
You know the body parts. Not going to spell them out. You know the body parts. You touch certain body parts, and they
Yes.
They
just
create.
Just know. Just know. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just don't touch them because if you do, it's gonna lead to you wanting to be intimate with them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Please don't be under the impression that you are
don't
different to
think
everybody
you're some
else.
superstar, so Superman or Superman. Oh no, you can do this.
Fine.
It's not a good idea. It's not going to refrain.
Why touch the phone?
Refrain from that. Flee
Run.
from that sort of stuff. Don't do it. It's just not a good idea. That's all I'm going to say. So refrain from that. And also, I'd also encourage another good boundary you may have in place is a curfew. So you may say, you know what, if we're going to go out to a certain place, then come home. So we're going to come home by a certain time. We're going to make sure that we're going to go home or be gone home by a time, whether it's 9 p.m. or whether it's 8 p.m. or whether it's 10 p.m.
Don't be out raving.
You definitely don't want to be out all night up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning messing about with somebody of the opposite sex. Because if you spend a lot of time together,
then you're just opening
it's
doors.
Just not a good idea. So we say definitely have a boundary where say, right, you know what, if we ever go out, I'm gonna come home, we're gonna make sure that we if you're the man, you're gonna take the woman home by this time. By this time you're gonna take this woman, right, whether it's 9 o'clock in the at night, whether it's 10 o'clock, or whether it's 8 o'clock,
boundaries.
Just have some boundaries in place. Because trust me, if you spend a lot of time out together,
again, you leave
yourself open to wanting to do more than wanting to kiss and do additional things. So we say definitely have.
Can I say we actually did this so that we did not have sex before marriage, and these are some of the things that we put in place. And I lived with my parents, so that was another element of that's why. But if you're living on your own, and there isn't anybody that you're accountable to,
don't let them stay with you.
In.
It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
I wouldn't even say walk you to your door. So you can leave on the street.
Boundaries.
Have clear boundaries. And then, just obviously stay on the right side. Because if we're Christians, we're believers, this isn't just about the relationship. This is also about a relationship with God.
With God, that's right.
So this, this all matters.
So have boundaries. And yes, we are Christians and stuff like that. And yes, we didn't, have sex before marriage and stuff like that. I'm not going to say we're perfect. We've certainly learnt some stuff along the way. Yeah. So that's why these boundaries are definitely good recommendations to avoid pitfalls, avoid doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Which from telling you from experience, this will help you.
Just to encourage, and help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing to do with boundaries is also another good suggestion is we believe is definitely to dress modestly. So both of you dress modestly. So for instance,
not provocatively.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're a man, don't dress and show off your biceps and your chest and your this and your that. Don't dress like that. Don't show off everything to the woman. If you're a woman, just
leave something to the imagination.
Yeah, don't show off all your
is what we're
assets and stuff like that, and don't just in tight clothes and stuff like that. Well, hopefully you don't do that anyway as a Christian, but definitely also while you're with with somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life, and you're around them and you're close to them and stuff like that. Definitely avoid dressing with tight clothes or clothes that show reveal your body parts and that sort of stuff. I would definitely say,
because it just makes it harder.
because if a man is seeing stuff, it's
of course, and they like you, and they love with you,
or if a woman's seeing your chest out there and this, that, and the other, they may, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna say is dress.
So just nice, but
just nice, just nice.
Modestly, is what we're
but
saying.
just modestly.
Yeah.
Just modestly.
Yeah. So going on to point number 4, what we are saying is spend time talking. Lots of time talking. This is your time. I mean, yes, you've obviously got to the point where you're deciding, right, we're going to be together. You're on your way maybe to engagement, or if you're engaged, you're going to be married. But trust me, there's still so much that you do not know about each other.
Yes, that's right.
So even if you are, like some of my friends, they were childhood sweethearts, they've known each other since teenagers. You're not the same person every year. We've been married, like we said, for over 12 years. We are different people today than we were 12 years ago. And so the key to that is to always keep talking. I use that time before marriage. I say that's the best time, because hopefully you don't have any other pressures. You might have work and you might have family, but when you become married, trust us when we say it's a totally different spiritual
when you live
dynamic.
With somebody,
so
living somebody and knowing somebody.
Yeah, before you live with the person.
So
and obviously, if you're a Christian, obviously we don't believe in like living together as well before marriage. So that's just what we believe. No offense to anyone else. But so you want to spend that time, and the purpose of it is just to get to know each other.
Yeah.
So talk about everything: your hopes, your dreams, your wants, what you like, what you don't like. And go deep. If you're going to be married, then you want to open up and get to know each other.
Cover
all topics.
Cover the topics. Get to know the person you're planning to marry. You're planning to spend the rest of your life with this person. So talk about things. Talk about their likes.
Even the difficult topics.
Talk about their likes, their dislikes.
When you start having children.
Lots of things to talk about.
If you want to have children.
Talk about these things. Know who you're marrying. Know the person. Know what to expect. You to be talking about them. You talk to them. You get to know the person.
And
you get to know what talk. You listen to them. You get to know. Right. Can I handle that? Am I going to be okay if they, etc., etc.? You could. It's good to talk, as VT said. It's good to talk.
As we said before.
So I would say we would definitely encourage everybody to talk to your partner.
Spouse,
Talk to them.
Yes.
Spend time. As I said, spend time on the phone. It could be on Skype. It could be in different scenarios, but definitely talk.
Yes.
Definitely talk. Talk to your partner before marriage.
Yes.
That's one thing that
can't stress it enough. Very important. Yes.
All right.
And then point number 5.
So point number 5, we've said in terms of how to navigate dating as a couple. The do's and don'ts is listen. Don't do it solely on your own.
Yeah.
Don't try and do this. This premarital phase. On your own.
Try not to.
That's what we said. So it's definitely a good idea to get premarital counselling.
100% yes.
We got premarital counselling, and it was definitely helpful.
It helps.
Because if you listen to people who are married,
successfully married,
who are married, that's right. Yes, yeah. If you listen to people who are married, then it's definitely good. You definitely learn things that you don't know. Because there's some things that you don't know. And it's definitely good to listen to people who are married. So it's good to get premarital counselling, and they can advise you on things that are going to come up, when you get married, and how to avoid pitfalls and different types of things. Exactly. They can talk about, how to handle in-laws, how to handle
everything,
different types of things, how to handle this, how to handle that. Yeah. So there, so people have walked this path before. So it's good to, it's definitely good to, if you can.
Do not reinvent the wheel, people.
If you can.
Do not reinvent the wheel.
If you can. And try and get some premarital counselling. Yeah, that's one thing that it definitely helped for us, because there's some key things that they said, and some key went on the marriage course before, and it was some key things were said that definitely helped. Trust me. Definitely
It was
helped.
so good. They got us to do like some games. They got us to like fill in some questionnaires on our expectations.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? We learned so much. It was only, what was it, like a weekend?
It's only like 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah,
But
for that thing.
We did learn a lot from that thing. But
From
we
that.
also had somebody else that we were a pastor that we were going to.
Yes.
On more than one occasion. And we were sitting and we were talking. And it's sometimes really, really good to get an outside perspective of your relationship from somebody who was neutral. We were going to say that as well. Make sure it's somebody neutral. Not your mum or your
not a relative of yours who's going to be sort of pro,
best friend.
pro you.
Yeah, that's obviously going to be championing
on your side rather than on both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah, get somebody a neutral.
Somebody, that's independent.
Yeah, and just say it definitely helped. You're going on a course of you definitely learn things. I learned some stuff that, trust me, it has helped for the marriage.
It definitely has.
So yeah, that's one thing we'll say. Yeah, do get some premarital counselling. Yeah. Don't do it on your own.
Don't do it
Another thing you might choose to do is you may choose to read books about relationships.
Read as much as you can.
Christian books about relationships, also about the opposite sex,
and
how, you know how to just to be aware of how the opposite sex are, well, in general and stuff like that. It may be good to read if you can. Good to read and just do some research. About the opposite sex from a Christian perspective. So that you don't go into a marriage sort of blindfolded, not knowing what to expect. The more you know what to expect, the more you'll be able to sort of adapt and stuff like that and stuff. Obviously we're saying to pray, but you know, if you have some sort of understanding, it's definitely gonna help as well.
We can recommend there's obviously the famous book by Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages.
Oh yeah, that's true. They got that.
The Marriage Course, and there are so many good books out there. We're not getting any commission, by the way, but I'm just saying that these are good resources. So and sometimes you can get audio books versions of. So if you haven't got time to sit and read, you can listen to them. But trust me, these are wealth. It's a wealth of knowledge. It will help you. It's like if you go into an exam, you don't just walk into the exam and just hope to do all right. And marriage. You hope it's going to be for your life, so
it's good to
prepare as best you can.
Yeah, I definitely recommend that. And also, you may also choose. There's lots of obviously podcasts on YouTube and different types of places. So there is a lot of good information out there. Some things are questionable to an extent, but there are some good information out there.
Weed out the bad stuff.
So weed out. Be prayerful and let God direct you.
Yeah.
And if God does say, for instance, to listen to someone of successfully married.
Yeah.
Successfully Married podcast, you're more than welcome.
And you will be blessed.
You're more than welcome to listen, and obviously
get special blessings.
We'll do our best by prayer, and
that's why we're here.
We'll do our best by prayer to sort of help us to steer you in the right direction.
Exactly, to help and encourage. So if you do, like I said at the beginning, if you have any questions or any points or anything, please, this is not just about Pete and I sitting here talking to you guys. We are a family, we're a community, so we are here. If there is anything, please get in contact. Please write in the messages, in the comments, and if we can incorporate it, we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So thank you for spending time with us again today. There are more points to come in the next video, so we will say goodbye to you.
All right, then.
And please remember to like and subscribe.
Bless you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bless you guys.
See you in the next video. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.